The National Weather Advisory Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
My name is Brenda Lutz. I am the Deputy Director for Preparedness here at the Will County Emergency Management Agency, and we are located in the Will County Office Building, 302 North Chicago Street in Joliet. This facility here is our Emergency Operations Center. Here is our operations room. This is where the crisis management team comes together in times of emergency and disaster. Most of my work and my efforts are on the preparedness side. I have the opportunity to do some planning work as it pertains to like shelter management, resource directories, our functional needs population, those types of areas of the planning spectrum in our office. Some of the other things I get to do is I get to work with a lot of wonderful organizations in helping push and spread the preparedness information so that our citizens are better prepared in that emergency or disaster. We live here in the Midwest, so really just about any type of major emergency or disaster can impact us in this area, with the exception of a tsunami. We've had pretty much all types of natural disasters, tornadoes, flooding, winter storms. We are also prone, we can have earthquakes here. We have actually been impacted by hurricanes. The hurricanes that come up through the Gulf, we don't get those strong winds, but we do get the heavy rains from that gives us a lot of flooding. Being here in the metropolitan area, we're like the crossroads of the United States. We have a lot of transportation systems, rail, highway, waterways, air traffic. So we have a lot of transportation, as well as pipelines. We have a substantial number of pipelines that come through the county. A lot of petrochemical facilities and just general industry and in the area. So there's a whole spectrum of emergencies that we need to prepare for here in this area. With today's technology, our policy here, when we know severe weather is going to be impacting us, and sometimes, we get information several days in advance that, the weather systems are such that we can expect a lot of severe weather. Our duty officers, we have a duty officer who's on call, one of our full-time staff members. You're on call for 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. And if a watch is issued, that duty officer, along with some additional volunteer staff, will bring up a small portion of our emergency operations center. They'll be monitoring our radio room, which is not only radio traffic of fire and police and other emergency management agencies, but we're also looking at the radar and receiving information from the public. So should a warning be issued, we can very quickly help get that information out to the public. We cannot tell a community when to sound the sirens. It is up to each community on when they will push that button, and they have protocols in place. We're just those first eyes in trying to get that information to them so that they can properly make that decision to warn their individual public. I'm always big on preparedness, but surprisingly, I am surprised by some of the figures that have come out over the years from some research that was done on how many people in this area are actually prepared. And most people, they really are, if they stop and look at it. For instance, 72-hour preparedness kit. Most everyone has all of those supplies right in their home right now. They just need to know where they are so that they can grab them quickly. most everybody has a family communications plan already put together, but they have it maybe in a cell phone. They need to just write it down on a piece of paper so that they have that essential information. So really when it comes down to it, the majority of our public is prepared. They just need to be better. They need to organize their information just a tad bit better, and they'd be good.